All right, guys, question of the day is, are we in altcoin season, and will that lead us to meme coin season? With the amount of up going on for almost every major product right now, then the answer seems to be a yes, but we're going to look at that in just a moment on CoinGecko. I'll tell you what you need to know, and this is not financial advice. Oh yeah, and I am always right.
Sometimes I feel like a freak. I picture myself on the movie screen.
All right, guys, CoinGecko has us trading at $2.275 trillion. That is a lift of about $40 billion from yesterday, putting us up 2.3%. And the trading volume is at $138 billion, which is a great sign because we continue to show strength. Now, when you look down the chart here, Bitcoin is all in green. Ethereum is all in green. We're not going over numbers today for these guys. Cardano is still down over the course of the 7-day window, but as you can see, there's been a lot of pickup in the last 24 hours. I think Cardano at one point was up to 256, if I'm not mistaken. It's back down to 247, but if you're on the fence about Cardano, you better get on the side with the Cardano people, because the ADA faithful are a massive group of people, which means Cardano is about to get sent. It is now the 16th of the month, which means that the wedge ends on the 20th, and that is the biggest up signal you can possibly see. So, support's being tested. Be a mistake not to get in. Now, if you look at the 1 hours, Sushi, Terra, Harmony, Osmosis, Avalanche are all having a little bit of a moment. 24-hour chart shows, again, Sushi, Avalanche, Thorchain, Polygon has picked it up. Uniswap is picking it up a little bit. And in the 7 days, Osmosis is the big winner. Cosmos, very close. Avalanche. So, Tezos, even though it's down in the 24-hour window, it is still up big on the week. Good job, BTV. Moving on. All right, guys, Keanu is trading at $12.76. That's up another 12.75% to the previous day. And if you are looking down here, you will see that there is a strong buy signal right now. So let's keep that pump going. I believe today is going to be one of those days for Keanu where a big announcement's coming. I don't think the announcement's been made yet. I'm in Telegram. I'm waiting for it, but I haven't seen anything yet. But there are good things happening in the Keanu-verse. So next Friday, the 24th of September, is the big worldwide launch party with a lot of important people that are going to be there. Should be the start of something great. But we're going to have to see it happen, and I'm waiting patiently for that announcement. As soon as it gets there, we'll have some kind of report on it in our daily updates. Moving on. All right, HokkFi. You're trading at 69.87. That's down about 3.6%, but it looks like the consolidation period might be over because, folks, the bridge is coming. If you don't know what's going on with HokkFi, they are becoming something entirely different. Their ecosystem is doing a remarkable change from what they previously were, which is basically like everybody else, kind of a dog token. We had some ideas. We're trying to flesh them out. HokkFi is now becoming something more, something different. There's a voice chat up. It's about an hour long. You should probably go check that out. But there are big things happening. Once you are able to bridge and go cross chains, then you're going to be able to help regulate fees. You're going to be able to create your own DAO so that there's governance procedures. This is an incredible moment for the Hokk user, especially early adopters. And guys, right now at today's price, you would be an early adopter and you're going to get sent. So there's a lot of good things happening. Go in and check it out. It's pinned to the top right now. There's a long conversation about the bridge, a little bit about what you can expect from it, and who knows? Hokk might be the one to lead us all. Moving on. All right, guys, Sanshu, the little dog that could, is trading up 27.23% in the last 24 hours, trading at 17.08. And guess what? The dog park's getting closer and closer. It's supposed to be launched by the end of the month. And once that happens, things are going to get real serious, real fast for the Sanshu community, especially because they are one of the early adopters of the staking mechanisms, which means that's where people are going to go. There's a lot of good things happening. There is also an update from Conway Constar. That is dev updates, and you can go check those out at Twitter/Conway Constar. If you're interested to see exactly what it is that's going on, especially the UI update, then go check them out, and that'll keep you informed. If you have any questions, just ask their Telegram. Sean Coffey, great guy. He'll keep you informed. Moving on. All right, guys, what can you continue to say about Floki that's not being said everywhere? Gate.io trading will begin at 8:30 UTC. We're talking about an actual A-level exchange that will make it easy and seamless for the average Joe to purchase Floki. Now, the ability to purchase something at an easy price, that is the goal of every single token. They're trading at 56.41 right now, which is up 4% on the day to yesterday, but I'm on day candles. Look at the signals that you're getting right now. These are enormous buy signals off of this product. So if you're not in, you should probably get in a little bit. But let's talk about Gate.io. Gate.io is huge. I don't think I need to tell you that, but just in case you need any more explanation, here are some facts, and I am reading directly from the Floki Telegram. It was majorly responsible for the SHIB mega pump to multi-billion-dollar market cap status before SHIB went mainstream. It was responsible for 1 billion plus in daily trading volume for SHIB during its major pump. It is a top 5 exchange in China. We all know the Chinese pump the big memes like SHIB the hardest, and we need to be on an exchange easily accessible for them, so this is very big. It's a top 10 exchange worldwide, according to CoinMarketCap. Once listed on Gate.io, it becomes easy for our other marketing initiatives, and we're going to be really aggressive with this. As you all know, the Sabre team doesn't like to joke around to yield significant results. This is just the beginning. So guys, there's a lot of buy signals. There's a lot to like in the Flokiverse right now. So if you are not already there, might be a good opportunity to get in. If you just want to say hi, go check them out in Telegram. But that Telegram currently has over 20,000 posts. I haven't been in it in a while. But comparatively speaking, there are a lot of people in that Floki chat right now doing a lot of talking about a lot of different things, and they are real happy with where it's going, and it just jumped up another 100 points to 57.58. So guys, if you're not on the Floki train, you might just be missing out. Moving on. Guys, you might notice that I am constantly throwing superlatives at the Saitama Wolfpack, and that's because every single day there seems to be something big happening. Today they are up another, and look at this chart, they are up another 25.86% to the previous day. And it just keeps going, and it just keeps going, and it just keeps going. And they now have another ambassador to their team. And have you ever seen Bugs Bunny breaking ankles? This is the professor, for those of you that don't know. He is a basketball aficionado. He is an amazing player. And here he is just absolutely clowning people who think that they can beat Bugs Bunny because the guy's dressed like Bugs Bunny on a basketball court. And he's just crushing people. So guys, every single day, it seems like there's something going on in the Saitama Wolfpack. If you want a safe investment, safe place to put your cash for a little period of time, try to get some growth out of it, try to make some money, then there are not very many better places right now than the Saitama Wolfpack. There's always something happening. Nam, you are a genius. Every single day, I know I text you and I tell you that, but I mean it. You're a genius. Everything that you guys are doing turns to gold. So, guys, the Wolfpack is not to be messed with. And Wolfcaster is coming. Wolfcaster is coming. Moving on. All right, guys, Kishu, you guys are trading at 76.5, and that's up 36% off of another up the day before, off of another up the day before, off of another up the day before. That's 4 straight day candles with a big increase. I think anybody who's watched me for any length of time knows how I feel about Kishu. I believe that they are the catalyst by which all of the meme coins are going to get sent. I don't believe that it's Shiba. I don't believe that it's Dogecoin anymore. I believe that their time has already happened, and that in the altcoin universe, those two guys are now firmly entrenched there as a more stable coin. And I think when you talk about meme coins right now, Kishu has been the predominant catalyst for this market. And we've seen a lot coming from Floki in the recent days, and we've seen a lot of movement to the upside. But guess what? Here we are, even through that upside, talking about Kishu continuing to go up and continuing to make good plays. FegX is not something to trifle with. That is a huge listing. Everything that Kishu touches turns to gold. And in fairness, I'm still watching the London takeover videos. So guys, if you're not aboard the Kishu train, you should probably at least consider that this is where you want to put some money. And guys, I say it every time, you should have a bag in every single one of these tokens that I'm talking about, because the long-term growth potential on every single one of them is phenomenal. You're going to start looking at your bags, and every day you're going to see a little bit of up somewhere, and you're going to be wondering what's going on, and you're going to be engaged in the meme coin market like I am every single day just to see what's going on. And you know what? That's not a bad thing. It's how you make a few dollars. Moving on. All right, StarLink Troopers. The trading volume, 1489. It's down about 10%, but your trading volume is $2.98 million in the 24-hour window. And hold on one more time. Guys, the beta is coming. I am getting extremely excited because that beta is coming, and it is coming very, very soon. There's a whole lot of stuff being worked on. There's a whole lot of growth potential for me, guys. So everybody knows I'm into every token just a little bit. Biggest thing that I hold is Keanu, but I'm into every single token, and this is the one that has me excited the most because I am a video game nerd, and space video games for me are where it's at. If you don't know what Starflight is, then go look it up. Starflight was an old Nintendo game, and I think it was even a computer game. And StarLink is doing some of the same things that I saw in the Starflight game under their concept. One of the biggest things was space mining. Oh my God, space mining to me is like the greatest thing that I've ever seen. So when I got to see some of the aerial previews from Johnny Utah, the one thing that struck me was that this game has a lot of space combat that looked a lot like another game that I was a very big fan of. Then I got the details, and I started reading the background on all of the people who are programming it and putting it together, and guess what they worked on? My favorite space game. So guys, I'm very excited about what's going on. I know you guys don't like to see a candle dip like this, but guess what? You got a lot of ups going on. In the last bunch of days, you guys have seen enormous growth, and this retracement right here, I don't think that you should be concerned about it in the least. If you are concerned on a technical analysis, you see this green line right here, this is your 5-day line, and that's kind of your buy signal. So when you're looking at your buy signal, this right here is telling you that you're in a sell trend, and then you see this green just moved past the yellow and the white. That means it's time to buy. So I think you guys are going to be seeing a big increase today and probably over the next couple of days. Moving on. All right, guys, I don't want to get off on a rant here, but that's how I start every rant, so let's rant. The market, since we started this conversation, we're still around $2.28 trillion, and the question is, have we reached altcoin season? And the answer to that is probably a resounding maybe. I think the answer is yes. All of the signals that you would be looking for are starting to show themselves, and one of the pieces that was missing previously that's no longer missing is blockchain competition. Now, it's been no secret that Ethereum has been the leader in all of the blockchains for a long period of time, but very rapidly you've seen the growth of Cardano. You've seen Solana come out of nowhere. Polkadot is pushing up. You've seen Chainlink coming along. There are so many different ones. There's Polygon. There's Tezos, VeChain. There are so many different blockchains that are here for you to build upon. And guess what? They're all growing exponentially. Now, if you look at the top 10 tokens or coins that are in your list here, what you're going to see is blockchain, 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 a blockchain, and a blockchain. So blockchains are starting to dominate, and those are your altcoins, and that's where everything starts from. And unlike what you would see in the internet booming age, these blockchains, these building blocks, these are the places where the investments are going to go. And when you see the volume that's coming every single day, then you're looking at $31 billion in Bitcoin trading, 22 in Ethereum trading. You're seeing $3.69 billion in Cardano trading. You're seeing 3.5 in XRP, 3 billion in Solana. You're seeing 2.2. There's a lot of different trading volumes. 3.9 billion in Litecoin, Tron 2.5 billion. There's a whole lot of trading volumes that are going on, but they seem to be focused now into that altcoin market. So are we there? I think we're there. So what does that mean? Well, it means that we're now waiting for that moment that there was a catalyst like there was last time for meme coin season to start. And when it does, it goes parabolic. Now, that might be a little while coming because there's still a lot of money to be made in the meme coin universe. And we're not going to need a Bitcoin to hit 100,000 in order to get there. Not anymore, because Bitcoin is always going to be the big dog on the block, but it is not what's going to control the market. It will have a little bit of control. There's always going to be some sentiment to the positive for Bitcoin because Bitcoin was the first. That's the granddaddy of them all. And that's your store of gold in the new age of money. And going down the list, there are a whole lot of altcoins that are having breakout moments. And more of these are going to start to see some sky-high movement. And I think it's probably going to start with Cardano. We're about to see Cardano get a nice blow up, and when that happens, that's a lot of investors. The Cardano community is the third largest community, and when that blows up, I think everything else will start to blow up along with it. And then when all of those fat cats are getting rich, and when all those guys are making their money, then that's when we're going to see the money start to trickle into the meme coin universe. And I should close with, institutional investors are a necessary evil in the altcoin market. And we've not seen mass adoption from institutional investors. The best that we've seen has been Ethereum. There's a lot of institutional investors that added Ethereum into their portfolios and into their wallets as forward thinkers. But in the last review of investor sentiment at that institutional level, 33% of institutional investors now say that they believe that altcoins are a good thing and that they are looking forward to investing into the altcoin space, which means that there's going to be a lot of change in the market, and with that will come a lot of money. And everybody should be on the train because it's coming, and there's going to be a lot of money to be made. So guys, that's my time. I hope that you've got your money in the right places because business, it's about to pick up. So have a good day.
around since the 80s and wasn't always cool, especially with the ladies. I was a damn fool. Dad was an alcoholic. Mama, she had to leave him. Grew up around the fighting, the fussing, cussing, and cheating. That's when I started breaking all of the rules, selling drugs and robbing people. I was kicked out of school. I was a bad kid, tearing shit up, sleeping on couches with 40 bottles and cigarettes.